The Black Panther Party, the true story of survival, service, and self-determination. The Black Panther Party was founded in Oakland, California in 1966 by Huey P. and Bobby Seale. Public memory often focuses on leather jackets, berets, armed patrols, and confrontations with police. That was part of the story, but not the whole story. The fuller truth is that the Panthers also built one of the most ambitious community survival programs of the modern Black freedom struggle. They fed children before school, opened free medical clinics, tested for sickle-cell anemia, distributed food and clothing, helped families visit loved ones in prison, created liberation schools, and organized legal aid and prisoner support. They called this work Survival Pending Revolution. The idea was simple. People cannot fight for freedom if they are hungry, untreated, unsupported, miseducated, or abandoned. A child cannot learn on an empty stomach. A sick person without medical care cannot build a future. A community under constant pressure cannot live with dignity unless it organizes itself. The Free Breakfast for Children program became one of the Panthers' strongest examples of practical service. It began in Oakland in 1969 and spread through local chapters. It was not only a meal program, it was a statement that Black children deserved care, nourishment, safety, and respect before entering the classroom. Their clinics and sickle-cell testing programs also exposed a major failure in public health. Sickle-cell disease was often neglected by the medical establishment, even though it affected many people of African descent. The Panthers forced the issue into public view and tied health care to civil rights. The Panthers were controversial, militant, disciplined, and politically radical. They were also targeted by federal and local law enforcement and infiltrated, surveilled, and disrupted by COINTELPRO and other operations. Their history includes internal conflict and real complexity. But no honest history can erase what they built for the community. The true story of the Black Panther Party is not only about resistance. It is service. It is breakfast. It is medicine. It is education. It is protection. It is political imagination turned into practical survival. They were not just a symbol of resistance. They were a blueprint for community survival. The Black Panther Party, the true story of survival, service, and self-determination. Founded in Oakland in 1966 by Huey P. and Bobby Seale, the Black Panther Party became one of the most significant Black freedom organizations of the 20th century. Publicly known for armed patrols against police brutality, the Panthers also built powerful community survival programs. They fed children, opened free medical clinics, tested for sickle-cell anemia, distributed food and clothing, supported prisoners' families, educated youth, and organized communities abandoned by government systems. Their message was clear. Freedom required more than speeches. It required food, health care, safety, education, dignity, and power in the hands of the people. The Black Panther Party did more than protest. They fed children, healed the sick, protected communities, taught history, and built survival programs that showed what organized love and discipline could achieve. Core social programs. Program purpose. Free breakfast for children, provided children with morning meals before school and became one of the Panthers' most visible survival programs. Free medical clinics, brought basic health care into underserved neighborhoods and linked health access to community dignity. Sickle-cell anemia testing, raised awareness and testing for a disease often neglected despite its impact on people of African descent. Food and clothing distribution, distributed groceries, clothing, and emergency support to families facing poverty. Liberation schools and political education, taught Black history, civic knowledge, self-respect, and political analysis. Transportation to prisons, helped families visit incarcerated loved ones and kept family connections alive. Legal aid and prisoner support, connected political education with legal defense, prisoner rights, and community advocacy. Senior escort and safety programs protected and assisted elders in neighborhoods where safety and mobility were serious concerns. Balanced historical note. A strong DTOA presentation should avoid reducing the Panthers to either stereotype, whether violent radicals or flawless saints. The accurate frame is more powerful. A disciplined Black freedom organization that combined self-defense, political education, and community survival programs in response to real conditions of poverty, state violence, and neglect. In closing, the Black Panther Party, Survival Programs, Oakland, 1966. Free breakfast, health clinics, education, and community self-determination were not just a symbol of resistance. They were a blueprint for community survival.